So as you can see, we just finished this regular cornrow over here. I want to take the time to just show you how I do my stitch braid. Same thing, I use jam and my comb. So what I do is I already pre-parted the hair. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the jam and I'm going to put it on each side of the braid. Of the hair, I'm sorry. All the way down. That's what gives you that clean line. And then once you do that, just comb it towards the middle, just like this. And then do the same thing on the other side. Take jam. You don't have to put too much. And it also depends on the texture of the hair that you're doing. If the person has a 4C or coarse hair, then you're gonna need a little bit more jam than normal. So once you do that, you are going to do the same thing I did when I start. I always start all my braiding like that. Take a little piece out, and then I part the hair all the way in the middle, all the way down. And because I'm doing stitch braid, I take a little bit of the jam and then I put it in that part. That way it'll be a little bit more defined. Make sure you comb the hair towards the middle so that when you do the stitch braid, it'll be more defined. Now, one thing I usually do also is I put fake nails because I don't have, my nails are not long, so I put fake nails here to have a little bit of length. But I don't have any more nails left, so I'm just gonna try it with regular fingers, see what it will give us. If it's not too clear, I'm just gonna go get the nails and then show you. But let's try this. Same thing, part the hair into 3, crisscross it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. So what I do is I take these 2 fingers and then I pinch the hair on this side, and then I use my pinky finger to part it. If I have the nail, it just goes straight through it, but this will do it also. And then I give it to the middle finger like we did with the regular braid. Crisscross it. Repeat the same thing on the other side while making sure the hair that is left, let me see, there you go. So these are my parting. My parting got a little bit messed up, but it's okay. So I pull it up like this so I can have a little bit of tension. That way when I part it, it won't be all messed up. Then I crisscross it. Then I repeat the same thing on this side. Crisscross it. Take a little piece. Give it. Crisscross it. Little piece. Make sure the parting are cleaner. Give it. And you just repeat the same thing while making sure that when you part it, it is as clean of a line as possible. Reason why when you have a little bit of long nail, it's easier. But I want to do this video for the people that don't have no long nail and to show them that it's doable also. But if you want it to be easier, it's always better to have long nail. As you can see the line is a little bit more detailed in this braid more than the regular cornrow. That's why I left the regular cornrow on the side so we can compare it and show you the difference between the 2 braid, the stitch braid and the regular cornrow. So you just keep repeating the same, just take your time, repeating the same thing. And if you get a little bit frustrated, that's okay, because this is a learning experience. So you see, just make sure you pull, cut, give, and make sure the line that you cut is straight. Pull, cut, give. Pull, cut, give. Pull, cut, give. And then crisscross. Ah, I forgot the crisscross part. Pull, cut, give, crisscross. Pull, cut, give, crisscross. Pull, cut, give, crisscross. Pull, cut, give, crisscross. I hope it's not getting annoying, but that's pretty much it. It's always good to practice. If you tried the first time and you didn't succeed, try again. I promise you, with practice, you will get way, way better with practice. Okay? You just continue the process all the way. Like, don't just do stitch braid from the beginning, you know. Just continue the process all the way to the back. Like I say, it's a little bit different with people with 4C hair, meaning like coarse hair. It's a little bit different. And also it depends on the color of the scalp of your client. Sometimes people have dark scalp and the line doesn't show as much, but it's there, you know. So if you finish stitch braid and you don't see line like as obvious as they should be, it's not like you didn't do a good job. It's just that some people's scalp is a little bit different. Remember, when you come to the nape, make sure you're a little bit careful not to pull the hair too much because it's very, very sensitive there. And you just braid. And voila. So as you can see, you see the line in the stitch braid is a little bit more defined than the regular cornrow lines. You can see line in the regular cornrow, but it's not as defined as the line in the stitch braid, and it's like all the way to the back. And it looks different on actual head than the mannequin head, because a person's scalp is, you know, a little bit different. So this is how it look like, and this is without fingernails. When I have a fingernail, it's more cleaner and more defined. So I just wanted to show you without fingernail, just to see, you know, to make sure people who doesn't have long nail can still get this style done. So thank you for watching with me, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for new videos. Bye. Thank you.